Hi guys, welcome back to the S-KLUB channel. I'm John. Today I'm going to be kind of walking you guys through one of my favorite builds. This is a 55 Porsche Speedster Recreation, and we've done probably about 5 or 6 or 7 of these, and we've had probably about 10 of them. This is the latest one that went to SEMA 2023. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through how this works. Our friend Greg, who owns a place called Vintage Motor Cars, he does these every day, and he does a bunch of them, like hundreds a year. So what he does is he builds the whole car. He gets about 80% through and then gives it to us, and then we finish it in my style. And that's why this car becomes so special, because we do so many different things to it that other people don't. This car, the difference with this one and all the other ones is it has this top, which back in the day, from what I understand, was a optional thing you can buy at a dealer. It's called a glass part top. It was made out of fiberglass. And very few cars today, original Speedsters, have this top. So Greg made this top for me, and it's a little bit different. The original top has a big window that starts here and goes all the way around. I didn't really like the way that looked, so we're kind of known for using this gangster window, which is amazing. Opens and closes and just looks so sexy. We have it on a bunch of our cars. They come in all different sizes and shapes. And the car is just very different. If you look at the interior, my friend Carlos in Long Beach did the whole thing in probably 7 or 8 days. It has all the cool little things we normally do, the custom shifter, custom handbrake, the luggage setup that we always do that doubles as an audio system, all from Audison, and just sounds amazing. Moving to the front of the car, the difference with this Speedster and most Speedsters, what I like to do on the bumper is, if we run bumpers, I like to do this aluminum, what we call GT trim. They only came on the GT cars back in the day, so it's a lot harder to do this versus the original one that has a big ugly piece of rubber going down the middle of it. Another thing I really like to do is the gas cap coming through the hood, which looks easy, but it's always a pain in the ass to do, and it takes a long time, but it looks really nice. I love it. All of my cars are pinstripe. This is a Nardo gray car, so the pinstripe is like a darker gray, so you can barely see it. And one thing about probably 90% of my cars is we have the stripe only on the passenger side, and we have the 550 Spider mirror on the driver's side. So even the gull wings, all the cars we do, if you look at them closely, there's always a stripe on this side. This was kind of like an Hermes edition, Lambo orange, whatever you want to call it. That's why I kind of went with these colors, and I think it works well together. Another cool feature about this car is the Toyo R888s and the wheels, which are our version of the Rudge wheel. And the Rudge wheel kind of is the same thing as this top. It was an optional piece back in the day. Mostly Gullwings, 300 SL Roadsters, and some 356 Porsches bought those wheels. Today, because it was a natural knockoff wheel, today, if you find a nice set, it's going to run you between $100,000 and $150,000 a set. So, and they only come in 15-inch. So we decided to go with one size bigger because I think it looks a little bit better. And now we sell these wheels. We made 75 sets. They're limited to 75 sets, so they're going to go on these cars and they're going to go on our Gullwing cars. And if you guys want to buy a set, you can. Moving to the back. Nice little motor. I'd say it has about 180 to 200 horsepower. And if you've ever had one of these cars, you know that that's plenty. You don't need any more than that. I always like to put a little plaid, a little material, some leather inside the engine bay, which we get a lot of shit for because people think, I don't know what they think it's going to catch on fire, but we've done it maybe 25 cars now. We've never had a problem. I like using these long aluminum stacks. Even though people say that's unsafe too, but we drive these cars a lot, as you guys know, and we've never had a problem. So this one's got the beehive taillights. It's got a really badass exhaust system that's fully polished, made by our friend Tiger at A1. And just the overall car, if you look at it, it's not like a regular Speedster that you see Like, you know, you see a replica going down the street, you can really just tell they're not very well built, most of them. Our friend Greg, I would think, makes the best ones. Plus, when we add our touch to it, it makes it look even better. So this car just sold the other day. It's kind of sad for me because I wanted to spend some more time with it. But the good thing is it's going to Corona Del Mar, which is a place here in California that's like paradise. And I couldn't think of a better home for it. The guy that bought it is a really cool guy, and I'm sure I'll see it around. I'm show you guys kind of how it looks under the hood here. Normally, we like to build kind of like a box over the gas tank that also looks like a piece of luggage, but this time we decided to paint it and pinstripe it and still put our signature straps on. And I think it turned out pretty good. It's very simple. It's got our custom hinges. The gas cap has been polished and this piece has been added. Pretty cool the way it opens and closes. All of this has been lined in leather. There's just a very, very clean look that is easy to use. You can put gas in it, no problem, and not have to worry about much. And that's about it. We got our Marchal fog lights, which is a signature on all my cars that I love very much. And it's just a fun car. You don't have to worry about much. If you crash it, you can fix it. If you crash a Gold Wing, it's not so easy to fix. And that's about it. It's going to be sad to see it go, but I ordered 2 new ones that we're going to be doing that are going to be a little bit different than this. And hopefully we can step it up a notch and make that one look even better than this one.
Listen, I'm out here in Stanton. I don't know if it's Huntington or Ocean or whatever the hell it's called out there. I don't know. I just know this is S-KLUB headquarters, Slang 500 headquarters, the family. And I was in LA, and even though John and his brother are in Dubai doing whatever they're doing out there, I said I have to see this car in person. I wanted to come and see John, of course, Edison. I wanted to see everybody. Happened to see Pyron and KC, but I had to come see this car in person. It was no doubt. And even Mo was like, let's just go on Saturday. I said, no, I don't want to go on Saturday. I want to see the car tonight. And for everybody that's seen this car on the internet, like I've seen it, this car in person, the internet actually it hurts. It actually hurts the car instead of helping it, because it doesn't even come close to give you what you have in front of you, to give you the lines, to understand the every piece of this car, how it really comes together and how special it is, how every piece of gold and chrome and the wide body, how perfect everything sits. If you don't see it in person, you won't understand it. And I'm so happy to have seen it. And turning it on, how it sounds like it looks. It actually sounds even crazier than it looks. And I just say you guys knocked this out the park. I'm jealous. I wish I could own one of these one day, because this reminds me of classic Ferrari. This is classic. This isn't this new futuristic Ferrari, computers everywhere and streamlined and skinny lights. That doesn't remind me of Ferrari. You know, I grew up in the 80s, so I used to 308 with the pop-up headlights and Testarossa. That's my type. This is a little older, but this is like where it started. You know, but you can drive it every day. And I hope I've given you guys the words that describe this car. I don't think it's enough. If we could take a ride in it, which we know is impossible, I'd probably be speechless, because I'm damn near speechless right now. And this is. When are you going to build another one? That's why I want to know when the next one is coming and what color it's going to be. You know, someone's going to request one. They might just keep this 1-of-1. I don't know. Probably keep it 1-of-1, and whoever gets it is very lucky. But this is an amazing job. I remember the first day John showed me the rendering. I'm like, "You're building that? It's gonna look like that?" And it looks better in the rendering. Imagine a car looks better in the rendering. Dear Ferrari, number one.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks for having us over.